Last week, we all witnessed the devastation of Hurricane Ian. Our next guest thought she lost her dad in the storm, but then what seemed like a miracle happened. Joining us from St. Petersburg, Florida, please welcome Stephanie and her dad, Stan. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Wow. Stephanie, tell us how, from the beginning, what all happened.
My dad's in Fort Myers and I'm in Rotunda. We're about an hour and a half from each other. So we're texting each other throughout the day, making sure that, you know, we're safe. Did you lose power? How's it going? And all of a sudden my dad starts texting me, water starting to come in. Well, now it's up to my knees. Then it was 15 minutes again. Steph, it's up to my hips. I'm getting scared. So I'm like, you gotta like start thinking about leaving, Dad. And that's when it got really bad. And he's like, I can't get out.
My end, it was like chaos. I was holding on to a rod. It was over my head now inside my apartment. And I was just holding on to it. And I knew there was only a little gap left. And I knew I had to get out. And the sliding door that I was there was halfway off. So I was able to get out that way. I couldn't get out the front door. There's no other way I could get out. So I just said, I got to go. And there's apartments that are across the way that have second floor. So I went out and tried to swim to it. And I was getting there, but all of a sudden the wind came and the current changed, took me around the building, tried to grab onto the building, couldn't do it. And it put me into these bushes, and I grabbed onto them and pulled myself in as far as I could and just held on. And I was just there for the whole time. It was just, and things with debris was going over my head. It was like 8 feet of water that I was in. When the wind came back around, the surge started going down a little bit. So I was able to touch the ground, and it was still up to my chest, but I was able to go across to the other building that was there and finally make it up to the second floor and huddled myself into a place where it was the wind and the rain was not there. And then I stayed there the whole night.
The whole night?
The whole night.
Wow.
And then I just waited, and finally dawn came up, and I was able to go down and go to my condo and see what happened. When I got there, it was just, it was total devastation, you know?
Yes.
Everything was gone.
Well, we're grateful you're still here.
And so when I saw my sister the next day, we didn't even say anything to each other. We just held each other and cried because we truly thought our dad's gone. I got a message delivered to me that says, "Hi, I'm here with your dad." And I read the words out loud, and my sister just fell. My sister fell down, and she was just hysterical on the ground. And it was, I fell into a chair, and I just said, "Oh my God, he's alive. Like, how?" Right. And then I think, how was he alive? But then I wasn't surprised. He's strong. He's tenacious, and he has a spirit for life. So
wow. This is why I believe in miracles.